Hi, my name is Ellen Phillips, and I'm so excited to share with you all the wonderful things we have with the arts at Trinity Hall. As a freshman, you're going to see me. You're going to start with Theater 1. And in Theater 1, we spend a whole trimester having fun with improvisation. I choose improvisation for the freshmen for the reason that I feel like it breeds confidence, and I feel like it enhances your ability to raise your hand in class, and it also is a lot of fun, and you get a lot of nice bonding experience with your sisters at Trinity Hall. If you so choose, you can choose another arts elective as a sophomore. And in Theater 2, we do the same improv games and we focus on improvisation. But the thing is, at the end of Theater 2, we try to write a scene that came and was born out of improvisation in our classroom. And some of the sophomores think that's going to be really easy, but I always think it's kind of amusing because it's a little bit of a challenge to actually take something and write the words down on paper from fun that we had in class. And if you want to go on and take another theater class, we offer Theater 3. And in Theater 3, we talk a lot about the history of theater, and we learn about Greek theater, Japanese theater, and we play a lot of games that enhances your learning about those historical types of theater. And it's a really fun class. And if you're really, really interested in theater, you can go on and take Theater 4. And in Theater 4, we have lots of fun exploring all the different acting teachers. We learn about the method, we learn more specifics about improvisation, we learn about Uta Hagen and character study, and we actually read a play in class and we perform it within the classroom. So that's loads of fun. So if none of those classes suit your fancy, you can sign up for a playwriting class. And in that class, we do a lot of creative thinking. If you like Theater 2 at all, when we wrote down the scenes based on improvisation, you'll love playwriting. We try to get about a 15-20-minute play by the end of the trimester. And we use really unique ways of exploring characters and dialogue and scene writing in this class. You'll hear your words that you've written out loud and acted in front of the class, and it's a really exciting way to bring your own words to life. We also offer a class in directing, and that is happening this next trimester here. And in directing, we're going to read a play together. And each scene, a different student is assigned to be the director, and they get to cast from the classroom each of the roles that are going to be performed, and they direct for a week. And that's what we learn about directing. We also have a theater design class, and in our theater design class, we talk about costumes and about sets. We are not actually building sets or creating costumes in this class, but what we really talk about is the getting to the concept of what your theme or what the concept is for a play, what your vision is as a costumer, what your vision is as a set designer for that class. And we also offer Monologue Workshop. In Monologue Workshop, it's a really great class for students who have a little bit of a fear of public speaking. And we explore how to get up and give a speech that is basically a monologue. The student will learn how to deliver that, how to perform that. And also we write a monologue in the class as well, an original piece, so they can connect with something. In Monologue Workshop, it's also really handy for people who are serious about auditioning, because we learn a really good approach when you're rehearsing a monologue for an audition. And if all that during the school day isn't enough for you, we do have some extracurricular activities in the performing arts. We have Improv Club, which is loads of fun, and it's a very popular club, and it's even translating on a Zoom. So we're having a great time with it, and there's a lot of kids involved. So if you like Theater 1 and 2, when you played improvisation, you'll love Improv Club. And we also have, as we have said before, the Basie Award-winning Queen's Court Company. This is where we do perform our plays. We do 2 plays a year. We do a fall drama or a comedy occasionally, and we also do a spring musical. This is a great experience for people who are into any aspect of the arts. The kids are involved in building the sets, designing the sets. They are making costumes from patterns and sometimes even from scratch. In fact, we've had a transforming costume in our plays once, twice, maybe even 3 times. And we have lighting, we have sound, we have stage management, assistant directing, and we have performance. I am particularly proud of the teamwork that goes into Queen's Court Company. Mr. Bogdan and I work very closely together, and Mrs. Puma with costumes and Miss Sierra with sets. and we're a great team. And I think what's really unique about QCC is we have great productions, but what our students learn and what you learn in this school about sisterhood is definitely translated in the program at QCC. We are all in it together and we have a great time. And the bottom line, we have a great production, but we have lots of fun. So we have plenty to offer to you here at Trinity Hall. So please, please think of choosing us. Go Monarchs. Thanks so much. Hope to see you on campus.
My name is Erin Strain. I'm the visual art and design teacher at Trinity Hall. Our curriculum was designed for exploration and to ignite a student's creative process. Creative process can be compared to a storm. It builds and churns and has its own unique characteristics and individuality. Students can harness this throughout their 4 years at Trinity Hall and learn to tap into that creative process and use it for whatever task that they choose to elevate. We begin this in the first year with Foundation Drawing, which is an exploratory course that goes over a variety of artistic media with projects that build critical thinking skills and provide the students with comfortability with expression. After this first year, they use that newfound confidence and we move into the second year with digital design. The classroom turns into design studio at that point, and students work with computer software that is similar to design industry standards. The camera is introduced and they learn to work with the collaborative process to build their visual communication skills. Once students become upperclasswomen at Trinity Hall, they can choose from a variety of visual art and design courses that provide strength to their artistic portfolios and enrich their academic schedules. We shift from a 2D learning experience to a 3D learning experience so that students can participate in courses like sculpture and product design. We also offer courses in advanced photography, studio, and various clubs where they can stretch their creative leadership. Remember, everyone has creativity in them, and I hope that you will come and stretch and strengthen yours at Trinity Hall. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Andrew Bogdan. Welcome to our open house. I am the music teacher and music director here at Trinity Hall for both choral and instrumental music. So I'll talk to you a little bit about what our course offerings are, and in addition, what our extracurricular activities in music are. So you might have seen or heard from our arts team leader, Ellen Phillips, about the arts program as a whole. So hopefully you know that our goal is to get everyone exposed to each aspect of the arts, whether it be fine arts, music, or theater, all in the first year. So every freshman will see all three of us. Then as you go on, you can continue into more of the areas that you're most passionate about if you choose to. So personally, I teach Music 1, Music 2. The goals in there for freshmen and sophomores are to bring everyone up to a level where they can speak about music in a more informed manner and also start to compose their own pieces. So we use a technology, a piece of software called Flat that allows people to type in notes and hear them played back without even necessarily knowing how to read them. So the goal of those early courses is to be able to appeal to everyone, whether you've never sung before or whether you've been playing piano for 10 years. In the upper levels, we have music theory, a class called Sound and Physics, which is really fun because it appeals to a lot of people who aren't necessarily artistic, but maybe are more on the STEM side. It connects how sound actually creates the music that we like and how physics affects that. So the fun experiment in that class is we try to break a glass using sound, using our voices alone. And this year, for the first year, we are offering AP Music Theory in addition to our normal music theory class. So that's very exciting to me. If you have any questions about curriculum, feel free to ask them. As for extracurricular activities, We have a chorus that meets after school. It's more of a traditional singing group that we work on learning to sing in harmony. We learn about tuning, proper vocal technique and breathing. We have an instrumental group that also meets after school, and that welcomes students who play any instrument. It's quite an eclectic, fun group. And we have a glee club that meets during the day that's a bit more of a relaxed contemporary music group. There's also liturgical music where we provide the music for all of our masses and prayer services. So I'm also involved in the QCC, which is the Queen's Court Company. I serve as the musical director for our spring musicals, and I also assist with the fall drama, if we sometimes add music to that. I'm very proud that our instrumental group was nominated for Best Pit Orchestra 2 years ago for our production of Pippin, and they've only been growing ever since. So I'm very happy to answer any questions that you have about music at Trinity Hall, and I hope to see you all soon.
Hi, my name is Faith King. I'm a senior here, and I'm going to talk about the arts at Trinity Hall. So you're actually required to take art for your freshman and sophomore year, and then you can take as many or as few classes you want for your junior and senior year. I have taken about as many classes as they'll let me. And it's just a great way to explore art throughout the school if you're interested in that. If you want to explore art outside of an academic setting, there are a whole ton of options. So first is our theater, our QCC, that's the Queen's Court Company. And it's a great way to meet new people, make new friends. I really love it. I've been doing it for 4 years. We put on some pretty good shows, I would say. I might be a little biased, but I really do think we do great shows, and you're able to do so many different things. So if you want to just act, you can do that. If you want to act and build sets, you can do that. If you want to act and make props, you can do that. There's just so many possibilities for you to be able to do stuff. If you are not interested in theater, we have great opportunities for musicians and vocalists. We have our chorus, which meets once a week, and we perform at the Christmas concert, our annual Christmas concert, and the Evening of Fine Arts. We also sing at Mass sometimes. Chorus is a great way to, once again, meet new people, make new friends, and we study vocal technique and harmony, and it's actually just a really fun time. And if you play an instrument, we have our instrumental group. They play at the Evening of Fine Arts and our Christmas concert, and they also play for Mass, and they also serve as our pit band for the school musicals, and they are actually BASI nominated a couple years ago, so that's exciting. If you have absolutely no interest in performing, you cannot play an instrument, you cannot sing, we have a great selection of fine arts classes. So there's the classes that you can take throughout the year. There's also an art club that does a bunch of cool projects, and the Evening of Fine Arts, once again, you can display your artwork all throughout the school. That's artwork you did in classes or artwork you did outside of classes. It's just a great way for everybody to get to see your art. And if you are more interested in design or craftsmanship, you can join the Crowning Crew, which is our costumes and sets department backstage for QCC. Our costume team actually won a BASI last year, so that's pretty exciting. And if you're interested in graphic design, you can make the production posters. So those are the logos with the show name and dates. They're displayed in the lobby of all of our shows, and then they're hung up throughout the school building. So yeah, that's it. That's the arts at Trinity Hall.